Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel Angela, and on this topic I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is very important, and that's breaking the narcissist spell, believing that this person is your best friend or your soulmate just because they're being nice to you, just because they're relatable to you, because this is how easily you are able to ignore the red flags as they're happening right in front of you. The mistake that most people make, the mistake that I even made, was taking everything this person said for face value, and also believing that, you are more mature than what you are, or you have enough knowledge to not be fooled or not to become, someone's sucker. You think you can outsmart being played. The thing about the narcissist is that they really do come to you as an angel in disguise, someone without, someone with a past, and they almost kind of come to you, confronting their past. They're teaching you things about yourself that you weren't even aware of. Sometimes we're quick to be thankful and grateful for those people because we're like, wow, I found someone I can learn from. Like, wow, this person seems so smart. Like, I can really respect their craft. You're really thinking like, I can respect this person's craft. I respect their independence, or narcissists have this confidence about themselves. So you'll think to yourself, wow, I can see myself with someone like this. They're very positive, regardless of what they've been through. Part of the narcissist spell is that you won't be able to get out because you don't want to get out, because you don't think that there's anything connected to the narcissist at first. You're missing all of the red flags. Bad things are happening. Bad things are happening to your health, and you're not knowing where it's coming from. Part of not being able to get out in the narcissist spell is that the longer they keep you brainwashed, the harder it is to get out. The more you keep taking them back, the harder it is to get out because of the energy that they're taking away from you. A lot of times you'll be in denial. You'll be in denial about what happened. And a lot of times, no matter if you know the truth, no matter if the narcissist tells you the truth, it's still difficult to get out. The longer you stay with the narcissist, the harder it will be to get out, because you're giving all of your energy, all of your frequencies, your good frequencies to this person, and you're giving them the power to control you, to brainwash you, to believe their fictitious stories and their fake persona. So what makes it so hard to get out is that by the time that you do realize what's been going on, you either are in denial, you don't want to believe it, or you've been through too much and you feel like you can't go back, which is part of the narcissist trick. And a lot of times you don't feel as strong as other people to keep going. You will even hear stories of other people telling you that they've been through what you've been through, and they'll tell you to get out, and it's like you're a deer stuck in the head, looking at the headlights, because it's hard to get out. It's like they're putting this spell on you, and it's because they're brainwashing you. It's a process. Every little thing is calculated, and you're not realizing that. You're not believing that it's calculated. You don't want to believe someone would really do that, but that's exactly what's going on. Everything is so calculated. I remember, feeling like I was never going to be able to get out. And even if I did get out, I just always felt like I could not be as strong as certain women. But what I realized from that situation is that I was never, I was always a strong person. It was until I, was with this narcissist that I started to feel down. And because I felt down, people saw that and no one had empathy. So I realized I had to regain myself, start all over with my friendships, relationships, family, everything. I had to start all over. And at the end, I was kind of like, why didn't anyone tell me how bad it was, or how bad it would get, or, you know, why didn't anyone pull me out? And I realized like some people, they were getting off on it. Some people were just kind of like, happy that I finally understand what they're going through. Some people, I started to realize that everyone was kind of like in a Get Out movie, in a Get Out scene or whatever. And I realized, wow, people did try to tell me. I just couldn't understand it, because it just didn't seem realistic when they don't know someone the way I know them. You might have came across certain people that were telling you, leave this person, or this person's not going to change. Man, that person's wasting your time. Man, they got, other people behind your back, or something seems off about that person. I think that person's on drugs. And you're like, no, they're not. They told me they don't do those type of drugs. Like we're so trusting of the narcissist. It's so crazy to me just to, talk about it, because you're so trusting of people. You're trusting of them just because you feel like you can connect through some type of trauma, right? Even thinking about like back in the day when you used to spend like hours on the phone talking to someone, you would just talk about your problems to each other. Sometimes you'll even talk on the phone, until the morning time. You wake up and they're still on the phone. And I've been there, trust me, where I wake up in the morning and the narcissist is knocking at my door, because to them it was as if I was opening up the portal, the door for them to put a spell on me. The narcissist is a predator, and you're just sharing things with this person, and they're sharing stories back with you. Some might be real, some might not be real, but you're thinking, wow, there's this deep connection. I found someone like me, or someone I can, be friends with, be in a relationship with. And the whole time this person's lying to you. It's a facade. And you're looking at the person like, what are you talking about? Why do people call these people monsters or demons or devils? And I think everyone's over exaggerating, or, they don't know this person the way I do. Yes, they do have a lot of these traits. Yes, we do fight, argue, cry, all these different crazy emotions, but that's just normal. It's part of a relationship. And, the narcissist has this thing about them where, I remember when I was very young, naive, where they would tell me like, you have to believe everything I tell you. That's literally how he would talk. And he would be like, you have to believe what I say. Like, basically, if we're in this thing together, I have to trust him no matter what, because he always has my best interests, basically. And because he taught me a lot of things about life, things that my own family didn't teach me, I looked up to him. So when I see, men and women go through this attachment for these type of people, and they're destroying you, they're making you weak, they're making you sick, they're destroying everything around you, they're changing you, that you've lost yourself, and yet you don't want to believe how evil this person is, or you just want to believe that that's normal or something. Or maybe if you keep just freeing, keep letting this person cross boundaries with you, maybe if you do everything they want you to do, you keep trying to prove yourself, they'll discard you, hoover you, and keep playing these games till you eventually tell yourself, why am I doing this? Or you don't even question why they're discarding you anymore, because you're like, this has become normal. And it's came to a point where when they hoover you, And they tell you stories, lies, or incidents that happened to them. Certain things aren't working out for them. They're under stress. They've been depressed. I'm telling you, narcissists will say they're depressed, and they're not depressed at all. They're just saying that because they know you've been depressed before, or you have a problem with depression or anxiety. And then you think you relate to them, and you're thinking, oh, they're just stressed out, they're moody, they're just like me. They're pretending with you. There's other things going on in their lives. And you're like a deer, like I said, stuck looking at the headlights. And this person, they're coming, right? And you're not moving. And people around you will start telling you things. Something's not right. And you're like, I don't want to talk to those people anymore, because when I talk to them, they tell me something's not right. You're like in the Get Out movie. They're trying to tell you to get out, and you're like, I'm not talking to my family anymore. We never really liked each other anyway. It's me against the narcissist, and the narcissist has done this many times. You're not the first. Not just this narcissist, but all of them. That's what they do. That's what makes them different. And if you know that these are the traits that you keep going through with them, you keep feeling like they're lying, you feel like they're doing things, or you catch them doing things and they continue lying, and you're trying to get them to tell the truth, you're trying to force the truth, you're trying to get in contact with other people to validate you, and they still won't validate you. They're twisting and turning words. They're telling other people things that you didn't say. They're telling other people things about you, and they're telling you things about them. But in reality, they're playing with everyone, and you don't even realize it. And even when you think you do, they're so fake around people that you even start getting confused, and you start even getting to a point where you're like, well, they're nice to certain people, they're nice to their kids, they're nice, but you don't really know what's going on. It's a facade. They want you to believe that. That's what they want you to believe. And the people around them are like looking at you weird, and you're wondering why they're looking at you weird, but they're also thinking, why is the narcissist talking to me and acting nice with me in front of you? They're trying to make me mad. They feel like the narcissist is messing with them right in front of you. And then they'll act like, oh, I hate talking to those people. But in actuality, it was a whole setup. Everything was a setup. They purposely wanted to make those people mad. And now, and then you're getting bad looks and don't even know why. And they're literally trying to tell you to get out too. They're like, trust me, this person's not who you think they are. Get out. We know them because they keep playing this persona and they don't change. We keep wanting this person to change, but we know they're not going to change. We know how this person is. We know that they're fake, and we're tired of their fake act. Those people, as much as they act, they're against you, a lot of times they're against you because you're something new, excitement. These people know the narcissist is going to mess things up with you. They already know that. They're watching it like it's a movie. They're going to, side with the narcissist because they want the narcissist to make bad choices. The narcissist's arrogance knows that too. They know that too. And they feel like they have something to prove to those people, because to them it's like, I don't care if you watch me fail and fail and fail again. I'm doing whatever I want to do. I'm being who I want to be. Why are you guys so mad and jealous of me? In the narcissist's mind, they think it's about jealousy. A lot of times, the narcissist does not tell you that they did a lot of things to the people around them, and the people around them have forgiven them. A lot of times a narcissist will say, I forgave them. A lot of times these people feel like they're forced to have a relationship or you know, some type of understanding with the narcissist. So a lot of times they might be aggressive. They might, act like they don't like you, but they'll give you hints to leave this person because they know that if they just are flat out straight out with you, they're also going to have to deal with that narcissist. So a lot of times they'll be rude to you, because they're also in that get out mindset. And, because they're rude to you, you're telling yourself, then you know what? I'm not going to listen to these people. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to continue to be with the narcissist because everyone is bitter. Everyone is jealous. Everyone is mad. Yeah, they're mad because they came across narcissists that messed them up. And then you're coming around acting like it's not going to happen to you, or you're acting like you don't know what's going on, and they see that you don't know what's going on, and they're trying to wake you up. They think maybe even being mean to you will make you go away because they're like, okay, well, if you want to be with this person, you're going to have to deal with us too. Are you going to want to deal with this type of treatment forever? Sometimes that's their way of telling you to leave, to get out. When you're in that maze, because I was in that maze myself, and I remember I had certain friends that, were just going out, talking to different people, and I would think to myself, like, why can't I be like them? I'm just with this person. I'm with this person, and they're like, leave him, leave. Why are you still with them? And I saw how I went from someone that my friends looked up to, and I quickly, because I was having fun. You're young, you're having fun. And then I quickly turned into a weak person just by being with that person. And even though they didn't know the narcissist, they knew what type of person I was dealing with. And just by knowing that I was dealing with a low life person, because that energy is low life energy, people will quickly switch on you. They'll look at you like you're weak. And some people will show you that they lack empathy. And a lot of times, some of those people might have never done anything to you. It's just that they're so desensitized from that narcissist story that everyone has went through different narcissists, that they're like, this again? Or they're too old to hear that because they're like, I've already went through that. I said, I went through, being abused by, this, or they're thinking, learn from me and move on. And you're thinking it's not that easy, right? A lot of times the narcissist tells you that you'll never find anyone better than them. That's part of their, that conceited personality that they have. But that's what they have to do in order to keep the abuse going. You also have to think about logic. You have to really think like, who are they? Who are they? And a lot of times the narcissist is inflating themselves. So it's like, and a lot of times they're in really bad positions, and they'll tell you to your face, like, yeah, I'm in a bad position, but this isn't who I am. I know my worth. I know what I'm worth. Like, I know what I'm capable of. I know what type of supply I'm capable of. I just haven't ran across that supply in a long time because I just keep getting karma. But hey, if you don't try, it won't happen, and they have to keep that persona up. And they need to keep that persona by using you. Without you, they have nothing. Trust me. Like if you really have dealt with someone with a narcissist, especially that loses everything and goes through karma, when they're down because they don't feel confident enough to get anyone, but when you come around them, you'll see that their whole everything changes. All of a sudden they're making plans with you. They're telling you all the things they want to do, where they want to be. They're moving on so quickly, and all of a sudden they have all of these plans. And that's another way you can tell, because it's like, what is it about me? You have to think about it. Like, what is it about me that you feel like you just see this bright future with me? What was it that made you feel that way? Our trauma? What is it? Because the moment that this person's upset or angry, or you're challenging them in any type of way, they're kind of like, you don't know me, you don't know my past, you don't know what I'm used to, you don't know what kind of women I've gotten, you don't know how much money I used to make back in the day. They start to reveal themselves to you in a way where it seems like you don't really have a future with them, and they're just like keeping you around. It's almost like they're in this secret competition with you, and they hate you secretly, because these people are practically blasphemous. They'll tell you they love you, and then they'll abuse you physically, mentally. They'll promise you things. They'll fake propose to you and all type of things, guys. I've went through almost literally everything you can think about. You have to get out. You already told yourself, when they discarded you, when they yelled at you, when they said nasty things to you, you told yourself, I have to get out. This is it. They've called me all of these nasty names. They're making fun of me, who I am as a person. They're talking bad about me, my family, my friends. They're calling me weak. They're telling me all of these things. You have never been talked to in that manner. No one has ever disrespected you in that manner. In that manner of control. Like, you should just give up your control, intimidating you. If you don't give up the control, I'm going to hit you. If you don't give up control over yourself, I'm going to hit you. That type of energy that they give you. And they get angry and you leave, or they make you leave, or they force you to leave. They just act like this, like a light switch out of nowhere. And something's not making sense. And your gut feeling is telling you there's someone else. Something's going on. This isn't normal. They'll use every excuse in the book. Depression, someone dying. They'll cry. They'll send you things. They'll use any excuse in the book. What they're doing, it's demonic. Because the only thing they're going to do after speaking to you is it's tell other people that you're the one contacting them, but they're sitting here harassing you. That's what they're doing. They're harassing you, and they're making it seem like you're the problem, or you're the stalker. Look, if you do have a conversation with them and it's not going anywhere, what's going to happen? You're going to feel depleted after that conversation, and you're going to tell yourself, yeah, at least I was able not to see them, because I just had a conversation with them. I know if I see them, I would have just got sucked back in, because they would have started holding me or kissing me or crying or something. So, or locking me in the car, anything. So you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, I was strong enough not to see them. I'm withholding my energy from them. And what you're not realizing is that when you get off the phone with them, they've already taken your energy. Not only a little bit of energy, but because they're a narcissist and they're manipulating energy, they're actually sucking more energy than they should just by that conversation. They implant things in your head, even their smell, their scent. All of these things, they'll wear a special cologne, everything that they do it with a purpose. They're casting literally spells on you. and sucking you back into that maze. They're literally brainwashing you, and you'll be in that maze thinking like, is this person really, playing with me, or is this person serious? Or is this person going to change? Or maybe if I love them more, maybe if I do more, maybe if I just shut up, you'll trust me, you'll think about every little thing, not knowing that this person is literally trying to hypnotize you on purpose. So when you're feeling depleted after that phone call and you've told yourself, I'm not going to see this person, the narcissist will start stalking you. They'll start coming to places they know you'll be. Even if they don't talk to you, they'll leave notes, they'll send you flowers, they'll do things. And, now they're trying to send a message. They're trying to make you forget about what they've done to you. They're trying to make you feel like, we've talked and I'm still thinking about you. Meanwhile, they're doing other things. They're just playing games. But I remember being in that spell, really thinking to myself, like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't even think I was thinking, to be honest with you, because it's like you're looking now, you know exactly what the hell was going on, right? But when you're in that moment, this is why I say it's like the Get Out movie. You feel so depleted out of energy, and you start feeling like, I'm never going to feel happy or that type of happiness until I'm around them again. I'm never going to be able to get that energy I once had unless I'm around them. And the reason you feel like that is because they're the ones that have your energy. This is why they need control over you, because the control is the power. The power is the energy. The energy is the frequency. They're connected to you without having to be around you. And they have control over your energy. And the moment you start trying to build yourself again, that energy is sucked back out, back onto you. And that's why they needed that phone call. But it wasn't enough for them. Now they need to see you. They need to make sure that you're thinking about them. They need to make sure you're put back to sleep. You're depressed. You're not wanting to go out. You're not feeling good to hang out with your friends anymore. That's what they want. They want you to hate everyone. They want you to hate people. They want you to see no kindness and humanity. The narcissist wants to be your God. They want you, they literally want to erase any sense of reality from your mind. And you'll notice this because it's very sick, it's blasphemous, when they hoover you and they mimic you and they literally mirror everything that you would say or you've said to them in the past. Maybe you've told them, hey, if there's any love in you, just please talk to me. What did I do? They'll mimic the same things you've said to them right back to you. And this is why, getting out and staying out of these people's faces are so, it's very important, because they are seeking your energy. And you'll see that it doesn't matter what they put you through. It doesn't matter how bad the fight got. It doesn't matter what they got caught doing or what happened. They are after your energy. You'll think to yourself, they'll never come back. They will come back, but you have to stay awake. So I'm sending you guys lots of love. If you guys enjoyed this video and this video was helpful for your healing journey and understanding that when you come across people warning you and you think that it's not a big deal, you think that, hey, those people, they don't know this person. You can say, Angela doesn't know this person. She knows narcissism. He's narcissistic, but she doesn't know him. Or if you're assuming that people are jealous of you, or things like that, or your friend is telling you the truth about the narcissist. And the narcissist, one thing the narcissist did to me was he actually told me that my friend was trying to get with him behind my back. And it was literally something that he made up, because he didn't really know my friend like that, but it was something that he made up just because he wanted to make sure that my friend didn't wake me up. And he put me in a state where I didn't trust anyone anymore. So, this is why I make these videos, so that you guys know that it is possible to get out. It is possible to wake up and stay out, because I was that person that, I really didn't think I would ever leave, or I would be able to survive weeks or months or years without that person. I literally, was a slave to this person. Sometimes, you make excuses, or you see them treat other people well, or other people, decent. I would even think to myself, like, this person has a daughter. Why would he treat me like that? Or he can't be this evil. You think these things, but in actuality, this person's not in your life to protect you in any kind of way. They're preying on you. They don't care about your future. They don't care about your present. They don't care about your dreams. So I know what control is all about. And I know why some people feel the need to control. And I know why, some people need to be controlled. And I also know that there's a difference between that, and a narcissist that not only seeks to control you, but to abuse you. It's not just control and getting things how they want them, but it comes with abuse. Even if you did everything that they did want, even if you did everything perfectly, it still would come with abuse. There would still be a fetish there to abuse you. So I hope that this podcast was helpful for you guys all. And if you guys are new to this channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and I'm sending you guys lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace in your healing journey. And I'll talk to you guys on the next podcast. Love you guys. Bye.